Guys, check out this voice message I just got. I mean, this chick is so in love with me, it's crazy.
Hi, Dennis. It's Kaylee. I'm just calling to let you know that I hope you die. You are a seriously terrible person with no regard for anyone but yourself. I never, ever want to see you again. You steaming pile of bullshit.
Amazing. I mean, truly, that is the best one yet. I mean, guys, this chick is so in love with me, and she doesn't even realize it. Because you see, gentlemen, I have a system, a foolproof system, for winning any chick's undying love and devotion for life. I'm talking about the D.E.N.N.I.S system, coined by me, Dennis Reynolds. You see, gentlemen, the D.E.N.N.I.S system is a comprehensive approach to seduction that I've perfected over the years. I am pleased to announce that by the end of this seminar, you too will be able to bag yourself a broad who's as obsessed with you as this chick is with me. Now, the first step in any erotic conquest is to demonstrate your value. In this most recent case, my subject was Kaylee, cute pharmacist. I demonstrated my value to her by filling a prescription. I told her, yeah, it's for my sick grandmother. She's quite ill. Thus, demonstrating my value as a loving grandson and an all-around great guy. And that, of course, raises the question of, well, Dennis, if you're already in a pharmacy, well, why not just buy a box of Magnum condoms to demonstrate the fact that you've got a monster dom? And look, it's a good thought, but the problem with it is that it comes off as a little desperate, right?
But, you know, if you wanted to have a Magnum condom peeking out of your wallet when you go to pay, that's a different story.
You keep it. That's fine. Once you have demonstrated your value, you're going to want to ask her out. Okay? And once you've asked her out, you can move on to E. Engage physically. Now, see, I personally like to engage the girl physically without ever going on the date, which to me is just a waste of time and money. So I'll tell her I know this great little restaurant that doesn't take reservations. That makes it sound cool, makes it sound exclusive. But then when we get to the restaurant, we realize that it's closed. Oh, of course, it's always closed on Sundays, right? So I'll feign surprise and say something along the lines of, well, I guess instead we could always order a pizza and watch a movie at my place. And then, once we're both back at my apartment, it is game over. I engage her physically. The sexual waltz begins. Okay, so now that you've had sex with a woman, she is naturally going to start to depend on you, okay? All women do this, right? Which brings me to the first N. Nurturing dependence. You're going to want to nurture that dependence that she's feeling on you now, guys. Have her car towed. Slash her tires. Either way, make her depend on you for rides. Or, well, you could use my personal go-to, which is to create a fictional angry neighbor who's threatening her. And let her know that you'll take care of her. Hit up a payphone so she can't trace the calls back to you. And say something along the lines of, I'm watching you, you bitch. You're gonna die tonight. Think about it. She's looking around, and what does she see? Nothing but danger. Oh, where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do? Say no to this man who says he'll protect me? Thus nurturing the dependence that you need. Because there's no way she's gonna say no. Because of the implication. And you know, guys, I want to be clear. You know, obviously, if a girl tells you no, then the answer is obviously no, right? But the thing is, she's not going to say no. She would never say no because of the implication. The implication, of course, being, look, things might go wrong for her if she refuses to sleep with me. Now, Not that things are going to go wrong for her, but she's thinking they will. And that's all it takes. I mean, really, there's only one factor that will determine whether or not someone will be accused of sexual harassment, and that is ugliness. Write that down. And that, of course, raises the question of, well, Dennis, how do I know if I'm ugly? Well, if you're not sure, it's probably safe to assume that you are. Everyone in this room is. I did a scan. But guys, I've got some good news. Okay? It's not a crime to be ugly. Okay? But you can't be ugly and get caught. Right? Let's move on. Write that down too. Now, once you have nurtured dependence in this woman, it is very important to make sure that she realizes that you are all she's got. Which brings me to the second N. Neglect emotionally. Stop taking her phone calls. Cancel all of your plans and... well, maybe that fictional angry neighbor that you fabricated comes back. And this time you're not there to cool him off. I mean, guys, this is going to frighten the shit out of her. All right, she's going to start getting really worked up, start questioning her self-worth, her self-esteem. Which is the perfect time to inspire hope. In Kaylee's case, well, I went up to her window and I shouted up to her, Kaylee! Kaylee, listen! Wait! I wanted to tell you that the reason I was distant is because I was afraid you were going to break my heart. And I got scared, but I'm not scared anymore, baby. I love you. I need you. And then naturally, we bang. Oh, but you see, this is the best bang of all. Because it's very emotional for her. See, she thinks she's broken through my tough exterior and coerced affection from a man who was afraid to love. And then, well, I slink off into the night, never to talk to her again. Which brings me to the final letter. S. Separate entirely. D.E.N.N.I.S. The D.E.N.N.I.S system. And that, my friends, is the key to winning any girl's heart.